bloodlines, Admiral Iron Fist, impeach. They used to call him a hero, Admiral Joseph Impeach. Medals on his chest, steel in his eyes, commander of men in a world where every decision meant life or death. The Navy gave him the name Iron Fist, because when he came down on something, it stayed down. He fought terrorists overseas, stood on carriers with the flag snapping over his head, speeches about freedom and sacrifice. Flashback, 1991, desert sands. Impeach standing over a table lit by a lantern, maps sprawled. A younger Aaron Schulte at his side, scribbling numbers, projections, supply chains. The brain back then was just a pencil pusher, but even then his mind ran like a machine. Sir, if we move the resources this way, we could cut waste in half. Impeach looked at him, saw more than a lieutenant, saw a future partner. Another flashback, 2003, Black Ops in some jungle no map ever claimed. A soldier steps out of the muck, face caked in mud, silent as death. The men whispered about him, called him the Frog. Impeach watched the man drop 3 targets without a sound, melt back into the shadows like he was born there. That night, over a fire, Impeach said, "You ever get tired of taking orders, stick with me. We'll make real money." The Frog just nodded. That's when the shift began. Somewhere between the medals and the missions, Impeach stopped fighting wars and started selling them. He saw the value wasn't in victory, it was in blueprints, designs, secrets. He could sell tomorrow's weapons to the highest bidder, and who paid better than the mob? In Brooklyn, loyalty's currency, but money buys silence. Present day, Impeach in a back room, suit sharp, cigar smoke curling up to the ceiling. Across from him sits Nick Palermo, listening close as Iron Fist slides a folder across the table. Inside, schematics, military grade, enough firepower to turn the streets into a battlefield. Behind Impeach, the brain adjusts his glasses, numbers already running. The Frog stands quiet in the corner, eyes cold, a shadow with breath. Admiral Impeach ain't the Navy hero no more. He's a freedom fighter on paper, a weapons broker in truth. The Bureau thinks he's untouchable, the streets think he's a blessing. But Brooklyn knows, a man like that don't bring peace, he brings war. Brooklyn Bloodlines, Season 2, coming soon.
Muggs, what the fuck you doing in there, you prick?
Bambi's Twisted Tales, Hamlet. The temperature of ghosts. Fog rolls in like a bad debt, smearing the battlements in ash gray. The ocean below chews the cliff like it's got a grudge. Denmark, once golden, now tastes like copper on the tongue. Every doorway is a keyhole for eavesdroppers. Every smile is a blade kept warm in a sleeve. And the prince? Forget about it. The kid's a busted violin, strings frayed, music still in there somewhere, but every note comes out like a confession. His old man, King Hamlet, didn't die by nature. Nah, poison. Whispered into the ear like a bedtime story for cowards. The new king, Uncle Claudius. Greased hair, quick toast, quicker lie, slides onto the throne and into the queen's bed like he's been practicing in a mirror. The dead ain't resting. The ramparts hum with a chill that ain't from the wind. The past wants a meeting. It brought receipts, lights up. The appointment. Midnight smokes the sky. On patrol, Marcellus, Bernardo, and Horatio, Hamlet's boy from school, the smart one who reads history like it owes him rent. They see it, a shape in iron, the late king, armor gleaming like moonlit ice. No words at first, just that stare, like a father measuring a son's backbone across worlds. The ghost vanishes, but leaves a line in the air that cuts if you breathe. Get Hamlet, they say. Get the prince. Because when the dead show up armed, you don't send flowers, you send family. Hamlet arrives, lantern low, grief higher. He's got that half-sane look, the one you get when you're reading the fine print of fate. The ghost returns, and now it speaks, voice like winter. Murder. The tale drips slow. Claudius poured poison in the king's ear, the leprous distilment, while he slept in the orchard, stole the crown, the queen, the air from the honest king's lungs. Revenge me, the ghost says, not justice, not due process, revenge. And he's gone, leaving the torch sputtering and the world tilted. Hamlet squares his shoulders. Remember me, the ghost hissed. He will. He'll remember till remembering ruins him. Claudius plays benevolent king like a lounge act. Toasts to unity. Polonius, court windbag, beard like a broom, buzzes around with advice nobody asked for. The queen, Gertrude, tries motherly warmth, but you can feel the frost on it. Everybody's got stage makeup on, covering bruises of the soul. Hamlet. He shows up in mourning black like a bruise with legs. The king calls him son, the queen calls him sweet, but there's a crack in the word family big enough to fall through. Claudius says grief is unmanly. Interesting choice coming from the guy who hid behind chemistry to kill his brother. Hamlet files away every false smile like evidence. He's building a case only blood can close. Here's the move. Hamlet's gonna play mad. Not nuts, not broken, strategic crazy. In this palace of spies, sanity is predictable. Madness? That's a trench coat the truth can hide in. He starts bending sentences till they creak. Answers, questions with question marks, sharpened into knives. Everyone leans in. Polonius diagnoses. Love. He swears the prince is lovesick over Ophelia, his daughter. Ophelia with the soft hands and the gentle eyes that catalogue every wound she sees. Poor girl's caught between a father who weaponizes her and a prince who's turning himself into an enigma for a living. Laertes, Ophelia's brother, leaves for France with a pockets full of warnings and a mouthful of hypocrisy. Don't do the things I plan to do. Very cute. Classic older brother. Claudius hires Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, Hamlet's old school pals who smile like receipts. Cheer him up, the king says, sliding coin across table. Translation, spy. They agree because loyalty doesn't stand up great against gold and fear. Hamlet clocks it in 2 breaths. He plays them like cheap violins, then puts the bows back in their cases with a grin. You think you can sound me from my lowest note to the top of my compass? Get out of here. The prince is losing pieces of himself on purpose now, to see what falls out of everyone else. Traveling actors blow into town, dusty boots, bright eyes, big mouths. Hamlet hugs the art like a lifeguard clings to driftwood. Idea hits, rewrite a play, slip in a scene of ear-poison murder, show it to the court, watch Claudius's face for tremors, art as lie detector, theater as wiretap. Night of the performance. Tapestries breathe from the heat of too many bodies pretending to be warm. The queen laughs, the courtiers clap. Polonius performs concern like it's a monologue written just for him. The play within the play hits the murder beat. Poison in the ear. Crown stolen. Claudius's mask slips like a drunk with bad shoes. He stands, choking on air he thought he owned. Panic sketches him unflattering. He halts the show, He stumbles out. The room swallows a gasp it'll never digest. Hamlet whispers to the audience, meaning us, the devils who love a reveal, got him. Claudius, sweating guilt, hits the chapel. He tries to pray, but prayer is a door that needs a key, and his fingers are greasy. He kneels. Hamlet enters behind him, dagger out, mercy gone. Here's the choice. Kill him now at prayer, send him heavenward, or wait till sin drips from his lips so the send-off gets warmer. Hamlet holsters the blade. He wants a full accounting, not absolution. It's a mistake, but vengeance is an artist, and artists get fussy about timing. He leaves the king alive. Claudius exhales a prayer that doesn't rise. Hamlet confronts Gertrude in her chamber. No more nice prince. He flings words like bricks through stained glass. You married my uncle, my father's murderer. You sleep on a grave and call it a bed. She crumples, but there's hardness in her sorrow, a woman clinging to the last raft after the ship sank, pretending it's a yacht. Polonius is hiding behind the arras. Fancy word for curtain, same cheap trick. He coughs. Hamlet stabs through fabric. Kill. Pulls the curtain, finds old Polonius, pinned like a moth. The wrong man dead, the right one still breathing. The room smells like silk and fresh regret. The ghost shows again, father in frost, eyes like verdicts. Hamlet sees him, speaks to him. Gertrude sees nothing but her son arguing with air. She thinks his madness is final. Hamlet begs her, don't go back to the king's bed. You can hear a heart snap on the floor. She says nothing that helps. Claudius moves quick. He sends Hamlet to England with Rosencrantz and Guildenstern chaperoning a sealed letter. Inside, orders for Hamlet's immediate execution upon arrival. Friendship tastes like copper again. On the ship, Hamlet sniffs the treachery. He swaps the letter in the dark, old burglar's trick on the cosmos, and writes a new one. Execute the bearers instead. By dawn, a pirate skirmish snaps the ropes of fate. Hamlet gets plucked off the board by raiders who like the cut of his sorrow. He's dropped back in Denmark like a lit cigarette. The school pals keep sailing into their doom, paper sealed. Hamlet steps ashore, older, quieter, more dangerous. The thought snake in his head has swallowed its tail. He ain't thinking now, he's deciding. Meanwhile, guilt lays its eggs in Ophelia. Father dead by her lover's blade, lover vanished, court a carnival of knives. She sings to the air, little songs with meanings like poisoned sugared almonds, flowers in her hair, dirt under her nails. People call it madness, but some of us know it for what it is, clarity too bright to look at. She goes to the river. There's an argument with the world. The water wins. Garlands float like saints with no churches. When they pull her out, she looks peaceful. It's the kind of peace that makes the living tremble. Laertes returns, grief turned up to homicide. He wants a throat. He'll take any. Hamlet and Horatio cut through a graveyard where the gravediggers joke like philosophers who get paid in skulls. They sling bones like dice. Hamlet picks up Yorick, the king's old jester, jaw slack, history silent. I knew him, Hamlet says, voice soft as a confession made tonight. Mortality isn't theory anymore, it's cheekbone under thumb. The funeral procession rolls in. Flowers, priest, queen, king. It's Ophelia. Hamlet's face cracks in a way you hear. Laertes dives into the grave like he's gonna wrestle sorrow into submission. Hamlet leaps too. They grapple in unholy dirt, grief punching grief like mirrors trying to break each other. Claudius narrows his eyes. He sees an angle. He whispers to Laertes, "Duel him. We'll tip the blade with poison. If he survives, we'll poison the wine." 2 plans, 1 funeral, 0 mercy. Laertes nods like a man who wants blood more than sunrise. They set the hall with ropes and ritual, polished foils, white shirts, applause ready. Beneath it, poison, on Laertes' blade in a pearl dissolving inside a goblet. Claudius smiles like a tomb with fresh paint. Round 1. Hamlet scores. Claudius offers the goblet to Hamlet. The prince declines. He's chasing breath, not thirst. Gertrude, wanting to toast her son's luck, drinks instead. The room muffles. Fate clears its throat. Round 2. They clash, sparks like field stars. Laertes cuts Hamlet with the venom blade, just a scratch, but the kind that carries hourglasses in the wound. In the scuffle, they swap rapiers. Hamlet, half by accident, wounds Laertes with his own poisoned edge. Gertrude stumbles, goblet falling like truth. "The drink," she gasps. "The drink! I am poisoned." She collapses into silence that no lullaby can rouse. Stage directions go red. Laertes, bleeding time, confesses, "It's the king's plot. The blade, the cup." Hamlet's eyes go winter. He stabs Claudius with the tainted sword, forces the poisoned wine down the murderer's throat. "Follow my mother," he says, voice low as a grave's lip. Claudius dies like a secret finally spoken. Laertes begs forgiveness, gets it. 2 young men, both wrecked, exchange the only currency left, grace. Then Laertes exits the ledger. Hamlet's legs are smoke. He's folding. He looks to Horatio. "If thou didst ever hold me in thy heart, tell my story." Horatio lifts the prince's head like it's a relic. He wants to die with him. Hamlet vetoes it. "Not for you, my friend. Live. Speak." There's a drum in the distance, Fortinbras of Norway arriving with soldiers and ambition. Hamlet names Fortinbras king with his last breath. It ain't endorsement, it's triage. Better a stranger with discipline than a house haunted into ash. The rest is... He doesn't finish the sentence because endings never do. They drape him in martial honors. Trumpets cry for a man who never wanted the song. Cannons answer. Elsinore trembles. Curtain? Not yet. Fortinbras steps over bodies with the caution of a man who understands what thrones cost. He orders rites fit for a soldier prince. He eyes the Danish crown like a hot iron and decides to wear gloves. Horatio starts talking. He will become Denmark's long memory, the one honest historian in a library of fabricated ledgers. He will tell of a ghost that wanted revenge, a son who wanted justice, and a kingdom that wanted quiet at any price. The tapestries finally stop whispering. The drafts carry away the last of the lies like dust. Here's the thing, kids. Revenge is a sword with a hilt made of salt. The longer you grip it, the more you dehydrate the part of you that still loves the sun. Hamlet tried to do it clean, prove the crime, wait for timing, arrange the music so the target dances himself into hell. But time's a dirty cop. It takes bribes, it runs late, it looks the other way while the innocent go under. Hamlet saved the punchline for the right laugh. In doing it perfect, he lost the people who still spelled his name softly. Ophelia, Gertrude, even Laertes, a decent kid twisted into a cord by grief. The ledger balanced, sure, but the pen bled through the page. Elsinore keeps breathing, though. It always does. Fortinbras takes the keys. The moon clocks out. The sea keeps chewing. And somewhere one lamp stays on over one desk, Horatio, scratching the truth into the dark, like a man trying to open a locked door with words. What's the lesson? You don't wrestle ghosts to the ground. You negotiate with your own reflection. Sometimes justice is a courtroom with no judge, just you, your doubt, and the clock. And power? Power smiles, then checks your pulse. So if a ghost whispers, "Remember me," be careful how deep you inhale. Memory's a fine perfume until it's chloroform. That was Elsinore, that was the prince, that was the crown, heavy, hollow, haunted. And that was Hamlet. You've been in the dark with Bambi's Twisted Tales, where we crack the classics like safes and pull the beating theme out by the hair. If this wrecked you in all the right places, do the Holy Trinity. Subscribe, like, and ring the bell, 'cause next time we're kicking down another dusty door and asking the dead to explain themselves, nice and slow. Till then, kiss your mother, hide your poison, and don't trust a smile that comes with a crown.
Give me groceries and booze. Give me FaceTime with my friends. Give me intravenous news. Little drips of CNN. Give me meditation apps. Text me pictures of your dog. Just give me life. Give me peace. Give me noise. Someone give me fucking zen. Someone give me fucking zen.
Give me space, at least 6 feet. Dig my grave, just as deep. I got sex on my mind all the time. Fuck, scrolling through the internet, time suck. I've been feeling flat like a pancake. I could use a hug or a handshake. I could use some drugs or a band-aid. Cooped up in a hole, I wanna lose all my control. I wanna just go on a rampage. Give me wisdom, give me teeth. Give me vision, let me see. Give me courage to confess. Every night I text my ex. Give me girls, give me boys. Give me life, give me peace, give me noise. Someone
Give me fucking zen. Someone give me fucking zen. Give me fucking zen. I need something to avoid all of my fears and paranoia. Someone give me fucking zen. Yeah. Give me an appetite, give me hope for the afterlife, or a reason to look past tonight. Give me happiness when I found the fame. Give me music that doesn't all sound the same. Give me something that I could look forward to. Give me humans that I could get closer to. You look down at me, but the next thing you know, it's you with the rent overdue. Give me a little bit of piece of your peace of mind. Give me a piece of yours, you'll get the peace of mind. Give me something to do when there's nothing to do, but when I get it, shit'll probably just fuck it up too. Give me 2 steps to the left. Give me 1 step to the right. Give me 1 dance with the volume at 10. And someone, anyone, give me fucking zen. Someone give me fucking zen. Give me fucking zen. I need something to avoid all of my fears and paranoia. Someone give me hope for something better. Give me justice for my cries. Tell me we're all in this together, and if we're not, then tell me lies. Give me love, give me Wi-Fi, give me drugs, give me sky high, give me headspace, set my head straight.